Not far from Ghent in the East Flanders province of Belgium, stalled apparel Hoover is home to a herd of hefty Belgian draft horses. For siblings Elise and Virginie, their love of these equines, also known as Brabants, is in their blood, with both working tirelessly to uphold a family breeding tradition that goes back 3 generations.
It's like a hobby where you can go take your energy of a bad day. It just goes away when you are with the horses, which is really nice. And I think we are one of the oldest draft horse farms in Belgium, and it's just nice to go ahead with it and to keep it in place like 100 years ago.
My granddad started the farm. He had always horses on his farm to do the work on the land, and he also breeded them. My dad got married with my mother, and they got 2 children, me and my sister, and we were passionate about horses. I will never forget my first time. I think I was 2.5 years old, and it was a misty morning in November. The horse itself was 3 years old, and my dad put me on her back in the fields, no halter, nothing. It's just a core memory in my head. So that's when I fell in love, I guess, with Belgian draft horses.
People have to know what this horse meant to Belgium, because it was the biggest export product in Belgium, but they were also very helpful during World War I. That's why they were sold a lot to the United States. They have big feet, which is typically a thing for a draft horse, but they also have a big body, but in comparison to that they have a smaller head. Also they are a little bit bigger between the eyes.
Belgian draft horses are known for their stamina, so they can do all day work as long as it's at a low pace. Typical for a draft horse is that they have a lot of depth, so from the top of the back to the bottom of the belly is quite big, which means that they have a lung capacity. They are heavy, but they have the heart of a little pony, I think. We have a couple of mares that gives us foals every year, and we also have some stallions. So we breed our own mares, but we also breed mares from other owners. We go to shows with them. We breed them with the Belgian colors. It's not obligated that you breed with the Belgian colors. It can be any color you like, but you breed them both sides of the mane.
They have a lot of muscles in their neck because they have to pull with their neck, with their front hand, and then you can see everything when the hair is gone in the braid. And also you can see the back then and the depth better when the horse is braided.
What's also important is that the show halter is white. With grown-up horses it also carries the Belgian flag, and we also have band around the belly, which is actually to show the depth of the horse, also with the Belgian flag on it, and it's used for big competitions like nationals and other regional championships. So this is Vince, our 6-year-old stallion, all prepared for a show right now. So he's in show gear with his white halter on and his white belly band and braided manes and tail.
They look at the horse itself, so if the horse is harmoniously built, they look at the back, they look at the front legs, they look at the hind legs, and then they have to trot and walk to see whether that's good, and then we get scores. Normally it's always on 30 points that they get, 10 points for the type, 10 points for the walking, and 10 points for the legs itself. The connection between the trotter and the horse should be very good, because otherwise it doesn't work. That's why I like going with our horses, because we know them and we work every day with them, and then you only have to give them one word or one sound and they just started walking or trotting and they give the best that they can, because they feel that you're happy when they are doing it.
Vince is special because he's not born here. We bought him just last September. We were looking for another stud because our stallions are all related to our mares, and ideally it had a color. Most of our horses are bay roan, but now it is a trend to have a Belgian Draft in a color like blue roan, black or chestnut. Vince is a dark chestnut, so he was good quality and he has that special color.
I think there are different roles for the horses at the moment. In Belgium, for instance, I think already have 3 or 4 roles. For instance, they are used at kids farms to get children familiar with draft horses, but they are also used in the forest on places where the big trucks or tractors can't go. In the Brussels area, they are also used to get the garbage in.
We sold already some to do some forest work, but also as a family horse because they are that sweet and nice. They also can do the work in vineyards or can be too heavy. And they can be used as a carriage horse or a riding horse.
We learned riding with the normal horse, and once starting with the draft horse, we never wanted to get back, actually. They are slower, that's true, but the feeling you get when you're on a draft horse, it's such a great feeling. You're very big when you're on a draft horse, and they are just so calm. In the past, when we had a little more time, we also went to the seaside with them, and it was just really nice. They started galloping. They can gallop, but not as much as a normal horse. You feel the power underneath you, and that's just great.
The plan is to keep breeding good quality horses. I'm really active with the reproductive system of the horses, the mares and the studs. It's really something that I can lose myself in. So breeding season is starting soon, and yeah, that's I think what's kept me going.
In 10-15 years, I hope that we are still doing what we are doing now. It gives quite fulfillment. Also that self-esteem that you get when you're working with horses, because everything in life at this moment is hard, especially in the world. When you're doing this kind of job, everything about it, mocking stables and stuff, it really gives you energy to go forward with everything that you want to do.